In this presentation, we are going to look at how we can improve the public's access to important jet fuel remediation project information. Because of their history of discretion, neglected facility inspections, and missed deadlines, the public doesn't completely trust the Air Force or Environment Department to remediate the spill and effectively monitor our groundwater. This distrust is increased when people can't find information or find inconsistent information from multiple official sources. Therefore, in order to supply the public with the information they need, we must create a well-organized and frequently updated website. Increased access to ethylene dibromide contamination data will put the people's mind at ease, while increased access to project deadlines will increase the importance of these deadlines and decrease delays. The current situation for official remediation websites is pretty bad. The primary source of project information, quarterly reports from the Air Force and Environment Department, are not easy to locate. Once you find them, you are likely to find that the most recent and therefore most important reports are missing. They still don't have information from the fourth quarter of 2015 or the first quarter of 2016. Inside the quarterly reports, the crucial information about EDB analysis is not prominently displayed, and the only information they have is on general trends. They don't actually display individual data anywhere. This lack of access to information is one of the primary reasons for public distrust and worry about the progress of remediation. The best way to solve this information issue is to create our own web page that more efficiently conveys the information that the public needs. A better web page will increase transparency. This in turn will decrease public worry, improve public relations, and increase pressure on deadlines to cause less delays. To create this site, we must follow 4 basic steps. The first step is to raise public awareness. The second step is to get guaranteed better access to remediation information. The third is to build the web page, and the fourth is to maintain it. In the first step, we will raise public awareness about insufficient information to gain support for our new web page. With more voices of support, it will be easier to get remediation officials to agree to provide us with all their data. The second step is to use the public's help to get the Air Force to share all of their EDB contamination data directly with us. The data must be current and supplied regularly, and ideally, we are able to set up a system that automatically receives data from wherever it is stored when it is initially recorded. The third step is to build an attractive and organized site that doesn't make the public hunt for the information that is most important to them. A main feature of this site will be an interactive infographic that shows current estimated plume size along with data from every monitoring well site for every date that the data is taken. This infographic will ideally effectively show the most current data by being sent the data as it is initially recorded. Additionally, the site will feature a page with important news and the option to receive email alerts about missed deadlines. The final step will be to maintain the site with current information as long as an EDB plume remains under our feet. Maintenance will include supplying the most current EDB data and news, and being sure to effectively alert the public whenever a deadline is missed. The degree of maintenance required will depend on if we develop a system to automatically receive project information, or if we don't, and rely on manual updates. The benefits of this project are that the public feels safe, Air Force public relations improve, and delays are decreased. Each of these benefits is a direct result of increased transparency. However, the feeling of public safety has its own positive effect on public relations, which has its own positive effect on the importance of deadlines, which affects public feelings of safety to complete the cycle. The cost of creating and maintaining the site will vary depending on if we invest in a better system up front or rely on more manual website maintenance as time goes on. Initially, it will be cheaper to just create a basic site. However, Because wages for a more basic site include labor costs for manually updating all of the information, at the end of 5 years, we will have spent $23,000 instead of $34,000. To conclude, for a small fraction of the yearly cost of analyzing water for all of the monitoring wells, we can significantly enhance how effectively the information is used and help the public feel safe, help the Air Force improve public relations, and help the environment by increasing remediation efficiency. Thank you for listening to my proposal. I'd now like to show you a PSA I put together to raise awareness and gain support for our site.